Hi everyone, Charlotte Harrell here with Atlantic Bay Mortgage with some quick tips on how to use Reach. So first, I want to share with you how to create a spreadsheet that you can import a bunch of names and phone numbers all at the very same time. So this is if you have a CRM or something that maybe you can quickly grab first name, last name, and phone number. Real quick, when you're making the CSV, that is a comma separated value file, you want to make sure that your heading is first name, last name, and address. Now the address is where you put the phone number, but that is how they do it in Reach. So just make sure you make it first name, last name, and address. Hey, you can also use Google Sheets if you don't have Excel. Google Sheets is free as long as you have a Google account. You can do it there. Very easy. Just save it as a comma separated value and make sure you've got these headings and then fill in the rest. So you can see I have filled in some names of my teammates and I have saved this as my team. So the next thing you want to do is once you've saved this, you want to email it to yourself so that it goes to your phone. If you have got a Dropbox folder that you can get on your phone, however you can access it, that's totally fine. Just you need to know how to get it. I like to email it to myself because it's nice and simple. So now let's jump over to the phone and see what I do once I've emailed it to myself. Okay, so now I am looking at my phone and I've gone into my email and I have my email that I sent myself with the attachment of that CSV. I'm going to open it. And then that little thing up at the very top where it has the arrow right there, you're going to touch that and say share file via. And then you're going to save this to your files. When this pops up, I like saving it to my phone. So I come in and you can see you've got all the different things, right? I like to save it to my phone and the downloads. I think that's a nice, easy place to save it. You just click save, and now you know where it is. It is on your phone and your downloads. So the next thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to go into the Reach app. Now remember, let's see if I can find that Reach app here. It looks just like this. It's a little green with the R, and this is my Reach app. So what I need to do is now import that list into my group. So you will see down here at the bottom where it says groups. I've highlighted it down there at the bottom. We are going to now touch the plus sign in the top right corner. I'm going to call this my team and I'm going to create it. You might call it whatever it is. If this is your 2023 client party list, so be it. Now, instead of adding one contact at a time, I want to mass import from my CSV that I made. So you're going to see down here at the very bottom left, the three little dots inside the circle. Just import CSV. And then again, I'm going to come back and make sure I'm on my phone and I'm in my downloads folder. And I'm just going to upload that right into my plan. So as you can see, when I put that in, it says there's 5 contacts. I'm going to say default text email from my phone, and I don't need translation. So when I make sure that that's what it says, I just click done. And now you can see it's got the 5 people that I added. Now, with that being said, I might have some other people on my phone that I would like to add as well. So let's just do that real quick. I'm going to search for Wade. He's on my team. Let's add Wade Browning. So that's easy. I can just add him right from there. Same thing. I want to make sure that it's default text email. It's got all of his position. That sounds good. And you can add from your list that you already have on your phone that way. But remember, an easy way of just getting a huge dump, especially if it's from a CRM, your contact management system, that is going to be the easiest way to import it. So now that we have our group, let's come back in and just come to this messages down here at the very bottom. So if I wanted to send a message that said, hey, I'm inviting you to this client party, da, 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 da. Remember, everything you type here is exactly what's going to come in. If you want their name to be there, you can do that. And then it's going to put their name. I personally don't put their name. I think it sounds a little bit too computerized when I do that. So I just say, hey there, doing a test reach for our group. I'm just going to say that so that they know what I'm doing and it's going to my team, so it's totally fine. You could also add a link to a video. So if you're using BombBomb or whatever video server you want, maybe YouTube, however, You can put your link right in there to that video. You can also attach an image. You see that little thing at the top right? You can attach an image, but no, that is going to separate. That's not going to let you do a mass send. So I like videos instead of, or links instead of actually attaching the actual image. If you do an image, you got to hit send a gazillion times. Not fun. Once you're done with your message, you're just going to hit that send button up there at the top. Let me go back and show that again. Top right, the little arrow coming out of the box. We're going to do the share, and I'm going to do this with my team. And then if I know everything's just right, just know that when I click this button, it's going to send. I click that button and watch what happens. My phone is now sending over. I'm not doing anything. It's just going. So it's going to literally send all of those text messages out for me. Now, here's an important thing to make sure is the case. We're going to let all those send real quick so you can be done. Very important that your settings do have this on fully automated. So real quick, now that that is done, just want to show you how to do that. We're just going to come over to settings down here at the bottom right. If this fully automated sending is not checked, it's going to make you hit send every time. So make sure that's checked. When you check that, it is going to go through a couple of things. It's going to say yes, continue. It's going to make sure it's all finished, and then you're set to go. So just make sure that is set to fully automatic sending. Also know a quick tip. If you have 50 to 100 to 150 people that you're sending this to, know that you're not going to be able to use your phone for a few minutes. So that is how you, if everybody have a heart attack on my unread messages, I know everybody wants to see that. Anyway, I just wanted to share that very quick and easy way of using Reach. Remember, you can import your CSV super easy right from your Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheets. I hope this was helpful. Good luck and happy reaching.